Hey, sexy people, let's talk about one of the most gut punch questions that can pop up when you're transitioning into or already living ethical non-monogamy. And that question is, why am I not enough? But before I dive deeper, hi, I'm Taylor Sparks, your ethical non-monogamy coach and sex goddess. So this question can show up at the very beginning of opening a relationship or even years into an already established relationship that is expanding. It can sneak up during tough conversations or right after your partner expresses interest in someone new. And if you've ever felt it, you know it hits deep. The question before the question is, why do we ask this? Well, we've been conditioned by movies, books, religion, fairy tales to believe that true love means our partner is our everything and we're theirs. Our partners are our one true love, our big whiz partner, our travel buddy, our best friend, as if we didn't have best friend before we had a partner, our bowling partner, our co-parent, our salsa partner. We've been told that love should be the center of our world, the reason for living, the highest form of validation. And in that model, if our partner wants anything outside of us, more friendship, different sexual experiences, a kink we don't share, it must mean that we aren't enough. This belief is a social construct, a set of rules designed to keep love and relationships inside a tiny little box. Historically, it's been used to create order, keep couples paired off, keep families stable for economic reasons, and, let's be real, keep control over women's sexuality and men's resources. But the reality is this: your value as a partner is not measured by your ability to be all things, all the time, forever. That's not realistic and it's not sustainable. Needs, wants, and desires are fluid. They change over time. They change with age, with life stages, with self-discovery. What you loved 5 years ago might not be what lights you up now. What your partner wants today might be different in 2 years or 3 years. And that's okay. I mean, it's really, really okay. Change doesn't mean failure. It means growth. So what if you were being asked by your partner, why am I not enough? Well, here are some possible responses that honor your truth and your partner's worth. You could answer by saying, you are enough. I want more and or different experiences, sex, kink, adventures that you don't have to give me because they're not a part of who you are or what you want. But my wanting them doesn't take away from who you are or what you bring to this relationship. I love what we have. This is about adding, not replacing. When you frame it this way, it takes the pressure off both of you. No one has to give more than they can, and no one has to ask for less than they want. But what if you hear that question in your own head? Meaning you hear yourself asking, why am I not enough? Why am I not enough? And it's kind of bouncing around in your mind. Try this. Remind yourself, this isn't about me being inadequate. It's about them pursuing what fulfills them. Try to remember, people don't do things to us or against us. They do things for themselves. And sometimes we just happen to be the bump on the road that they need to go around. And before you start to spiral a story that you're telling to yourself, ask yourself, if I could take their desire for something or someone else as neutral, not personal, how would I feel? When we can let go of the belief that, that one person should be our entire world, we create space for relationships that are more honest, less pressured, and more deeply connected. It's not about replacing anyone. It's about expanding the table, more chairs, more flavors, more experiences, and still loving the hell out of the people who are already there. So don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Your partner wanting more or different doesn't erase the love, the history, or the magic that you've built together. If you're navigating questions like this, or if you want to learn how to respond with clarity and compassion, I can help. grab my African American Guide to Ethical Non-Monogamy workbook or my Say It Like You Mean It digital conversation cards, and this will help you guide some of these talks. Of course, you can always book a free 20-minute clarity call, and let's work through this together. And as always, my DMs are open for a quick question, and until next time, your love, your rules, and your freedom. Bye-bye.